Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Dave Karam. I'm president of the Louisville Waterfront Development Corporation. We are extraordinarily happy to have everybody out on this beautiful sunny day. Mayor and others are going to make some amazing announcement about one of the most important and exciting upcoming seasons we've ever had here at Waterfront Park. As the director of the Waterfront Park, though, I'm going to take 1 or 2 moments to say a couple of things on a personal note. The first personal note is we're joined by a brand new waterfront partner today. Our beloved Katie Nelson has given birth to a beautiful baby daughter who is... Katie is over wisely in the shade of the tree with that beautiful child. She's joined by her husband, who is Garfield Nelson. So congratulations and welcome to the newest Waterfront member family. I also have to say a recognition, as they always do on different events like this, who traveled the furthest to be here today. So the Travel Furthest Award goes to Jeff Cuellar, who is with the Forecastle Festival. Jeff, big wave. Where are you? Jeff flew in just for this press conference today, so we're deeply honored about that. And then the last, little personal note, my good friend and long-term member of the Senate with me is Lindy K-Spear, who I wanted to recognize, who's with the Louisville Visual Art Association. So those are my only personal comments. Added to by my new good friend, the dog from Scream Machine. So it's my pleasure to introduce some members of the Metro Council who are here. President David James is here today. Does everybody give a hand for David? Hand up, David, so they know. There you go, yeah, there. Councilwoman Barbara Sexton-Smith is here with us today. Councilwoman Sherry Bryan Hamilton is here today. Councilman Bill Hollander is here today. And a longtime friend, Stuart Benson, councilman, is here today. Now, the direct interest to the waterfront about President David James is he's a board member. Councilwoman Barbara Sexton-Smith, Councilwoman Sherry Bryan Hamilton, and Councilman Bill Hollander all have an interest in Waterfront Park because their districts encompass and surround or include part of it. So we're thrilled to have them here today. And a guy who's here I get to introduce now, who's recovering from a really difficult, tough Tuesday where he was challenged strongly, is our beloved mayor and longtime wonderful supporter of Waterfront Park, Mayor Greg Fisher.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for coming out. Thank you for a great showing from the Metro Council here today. Thank you all for all the ongoing partnership and support of Waterfront Park. Louisvillians and people from all over the world are increasingly aware of the outstanding quality of life and quality of place that we have here in Louisville, and I don't think there's any better example of this than right here at Waterfront Park. This is Louisville's front yard. And when you think about what this used to be, from junkyards and all kind of things going on here, when you'd cross the river and you'd say, that's the city of Louisville, versus what it is right now, globally recognized park, a place of wonderful beauty. It's just outstanding what's taken place here over the past couple decades. And it's taken the entire city, obviously, and the state and people to come together to make this happen, and there's a lot more coming as well. We are increasingly becoming a year-round tourist destination here in our city. We have, well, last year we had about 16 million tourist visits in our city. Waterfront Park alone draws more than 2 million people a year from our city and beyond, and that's growing every year. Many of them come here just to hang out. Many of them come also to walk across the Big Four Bridge, which is increasing in popularity every year. Rent a bike that you can see here, or enjoy just a nice ride on the river on a nice evening. And then others are coming to some of our signature events, and it's fun to hear people saying, you know, what's going on at Waterfront Park? And they're likely to find something every time they ask that question. Our Waterfront Wednesdays now are becoming huge deals for us, and especially with college getting out. You'll be finding 10 to 12,000 people down here at our Waterfront Wednesdays, and just great, great music. Thunder over Louisville, of course, the world's biggest fireworks show, And then this weekend, we've got Flags for Vets, so invite everybody to come out, help plant a flag to honor our veterans. The Glow Run 5K. The Flea Vintage Urban Market is happening this weekend as well, which is a really fun thing to check out. And then, of course, our Subway Fresh Fit Hike, Bike, Paddle, Yoga, and Tai Chi is this weekend as well. So if you can't find something to do with that, you need to get off the couch. It's a good thing to do. And then, of course, Forecastle is coming up. Forecastle is the festival that defines the music scene here in our city. And it gets bigger and more interesting with arts and activism and music every year. So be sure to check out Forecastle this summer as well. And then you have the events the activities that you can come down here for, including guided kayak tours on the Ohio River and the Beargrass Creek. We encourage people to get out and paddle as much as they can, do it in a safe way. And there's a new exciting way to do that you'll be hearing about in a second here with the new jet boat thrill ride. And then bicycle rentals, and, of course, the Segway tours are a really fun way to see the park and the city as well. And Deborah and Ashley will be telling you about those activities and upcoming events in a moment. For those of you all that have lived here, as I mentioned, it wasn't always that way down here. It was kind of a scary and dark and destitute kind of place. So it really shows you what can happen when a group of determined people put together a big vision and hire great leader like David Karam, who's led this work from the very beginning, and then make it happen one day at a time, and has made this really the great public space in our city. Waterfront Park has won numerous awards, global awards, and has been honored as one of the greatest waterfront developments in the world, and there's people visiting us from all over the world all the time to check it out. There's going to be more to see soon because we're continuing our investment in expanding Waterfront Park. We're going to go west between 9th and 15th Street with Waterfront Park Phase 4 to extend Louisville's beautiful waterfront and see the kind of development that comes along with that as well. So great things are happening right now, and there's going to be more and more happening, and this is going to be another great summer at Waterfront Park. So I just want to thank everybody for making this happen. All of our community partners, the Metro Council, and then, of course, the great team here at Waterfront Development Corporation, who probably per capita is some of the most efficient in the whole city. What you guys do to keep this place looking clean and green is really top notch. So let's give it up to the great staff here at Waterfront Development Corporation. All right. David, Deborah, Ashley, the entire team, thank you guys. Now let's hear from the Metro Council member from District 4, Barbara Sexton Smith.
Thank you so much, Mayor Fisher, and it is such an honor to be with you all today and to officially welcome you to the heart of District 4. But on behalf of my fellow council members who've already been named who are with me today, and along with them and myself and all 26 members of the Louisville Metro Council, we are inviting everyone. We have a challenge that I've not discussed with them, but I'm going to offer this on our behalf. We're going to challenge everyone in the entire region, not just Jefferson County, but everybody, to come down by the riverside, on this side, wave at the sunny side. We know Southern Indiana likes to call themselves Sunnyside. And as I walked up here to the Brown-Forman Amphitheater today to prepare for this press conference, I noticed, I'm thinking it's a school day, and I'm seeing all these beautiful Renacycles that are four-wheelers, and they have students, so I assumed they were college students. So I started having a conversation, and I've learned all the students with us today surrounding us are from Jeffersonville High School from the sunny side, and they are here celebrating with their chaperone a 17th birthday of a young man who's lived in our area for 7 years. I will not call his name. I did not get permission, but he did tell me that I could tell you. He's getting ready to leave just for the summer to go back to Puerto Rico and be with his family. We are a warm, welcoming, compassionate city where everyone is welcome. So if you're looking for a theme song, that's right. If you're looking for a theme song and you want to jump on Mayor Fisher's bandwagon and now the entire community's tourism brand of bourbonism, I invite you to think about beerism. We're going to have a beer fest down here on the festival. I see the guys nudging each other back there. We're going to have a beer fest down here on June 23rd. But then everybody, mark your calendar for this region's fabulous, fantastic 4th of July celebration that will be brought to you in part by your Louisville Metro Council. So your theme song for the summer is Down by the Riverside. That's where you'll find me. Thank you, Mayor Fisher. Deborah Beliski.
I don't have anything to say. Oh my, very tough to follow that, very tough. I'm not going to sing for you. I think you'll be glad to hear. Thank you, Councilwoman. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, all the council members and everyone for being here to kick off a fun-filled, action-packed summer here at Waterfront Park. I am very excited to introduce Troy Eskridge with Louisville Kayak Company, who will be offering kayak rentals and guided kayak tours every weekend right here at the Brown-Forman Amphitheater docks. You can see his kayaks right down the hill. Troy is a teacher at Atherton High School who's combined his passion for kayaking, conservation, teaching, and Louisville's history to create an experience that's enjoyable, healthy, and chock full of information. You can take a nature and conservation tour or a sunset tour and enjoy a serene moment observing the Louisville skyline and the natural beauty that surrounds it. For those preferring a bit more speed, meet Captain Edwin Brochin. There he is. And take a spin on the Scream Machine, a new jet boat thrill ride being offered here at Waterfront Park. Captain Brochin is offering thrill rides, skyline tours, sunset tours, and firework cruises, and will also operate out of the Brown-Forman Amphitheater docks. You'll definitely want to stick around after the press conference because Captain Brochin is offering free demo rides on the Scream Machine to anyone who is brave enough to partake. And you'll want to do that because it's very fun. For you fishermen and women out there, you can also charter a cruise on Eddie's fishing boat and catch one of those giant catfish that live just beneath the surface of the Ohio River. For those preferring to stay on dry land, stroll on over to the red parking lot by the Big Four Bridge and say hello to Rob Reynolds with Wheel Fun Rentals. Where's Rob? There he is, way in the back. Where you can rent Segways, Surreys, tandem bikes, and bicycles of every kind. You can explore the park on your own, or you can take a guided tour of the park in downtown. And Rob has brought some of his Segways here, and you see some of the Surreys here as well. So I invite you to take a closer look after the press conference, and please do talk to Rob and all of our vendors about their offerings. And of course, you won't want to forget about Waterfront Park's award-winning playgrounds. We have the ever-popular children's play area, which is at the orange parking lot just west of the Harbor Lawn. And we have the adventure playground, which is at the silver parking lot just east of the Big Four Bridge. The adventure playground and water play has undergone a major renovation this year and includes new musical instruments as well as a new water feature that is guaranteed to cool you and the kids off on those hot summer days. And while you're over there, please be sure to stop by and see Tim and Debbie Menard hiding in the back there with dogs on the run to grab a hot dog, cold drink, and some ice cream. And they have generously been providing free hot dogs, chips, and water to anyone who's hungry. So if you haven't gotten one already, please do go ahead and have some. So whether you're looking for quiet respite, an action-packed adventure, or just need a place to let the kids run off some of their crazy summer energy, we have something for you here at Waterfront Park. And now Ashley will tell you about some of our upcoming events. Thanks.
Hi, hello everyone, good afternoon. We've touched on this already a bit, but I just want to remind everyone that we are standing in the former spot of outdoor bulk storage. So huge piles of sand and gravel right where we are standing today. And who could have thought 20 years ago, 25 years ago, that we would now host in this very spot 3 separate triathlons, including the Ironman triathlon. We host a WFPK Soul Reggae Picnic, Jug Band Jubilee for 13 years, Grateful Dead Cover Band Festival right here in this space. So there are many, many activities that happen at Waterfront Park, over 150 events per summer here at the park, and we're thrilled because we really work hard to make sure that there's something for everyone here at the park. I want to recognize several people who are here joining with us today. Thank you, Mayor Fisher, for including details of all of our weekends this Memorial Day. We also will have pop-up waterfront weekends. Our food trucks is Very Blue Crab will be here some weekends this summer. We also want to thank our great partners at WFPK for nearly 20 years of partnership on the WFPK Waterfront Wednesday. Thank you so much, Stephen George, John Grants, who's been here from the beginning, Kirsten Fallsgraf. Thank you all so much for being here. I want to recognize, of course, we've talked about Jeff Cuellar, flew all the way from Chicago. Thank you, Jeff, so much for being here to celebrate 8 years of partnership with the Forecastle Festival here at Waterfront Park. We add new events each year. Last year we added for the very first time the Kentucky Craft Bash. So thank you so much, Derek Selznick, for being here and producing such a wonderful beer festival with over 35 breweries featuring 100 different beers from the Commonwealth, brewed right here in our Commonwealth. We have a huge Kentucky guild of brewers here in Kentucky, and we're so thrilled to showcase all of those at the Craft Bash on June 23rd. Right here in this very space, every Tuesday night, we have yoga every Tuesday night from 7 to 8 o'clock at night. So if those of you have not participated in that, please check it out. We have the Kentuckiana Pride Festivals moving from the Belvedere to the Big Four lawn. Big Frida will perform. The parade will parade right into the Big Four lawn, and that will be a 3-day or 2-day festival for the Kentuckiana Pride Festival. We're adding this year, we're very excited to add the Louisville Visual Art Adventures Summer Camp. That will take place July the 23rd through the 27th. Thank you so much, Lindy Casebeer and Aaron Reed, for being here. And if there are still a few spots open for that summer camp. So that's a great opportunity for children ages 7 through 12. And then I want to recognize another brand new event. It is the Big Four Arts Festival. Thank you, Louis Nunley, for being here. Louis, that is a brand new event here at the Big Four Bridge, and there are nearly 100 or so arts vendors for that, Louis. 230 arts vendors. Wow, that's quite a few. That's quite a few from last year. Congratulations. And then I want to take this opportunity to introduce a very new special summer event. If I could ask you, Leo, to just step forward, raise your hand. Leo Bennett from the Funk Festivals. We are proud to announce today that Leo is bringing his national tour of his funk festivals right here to Louisville Waterfront Park. And we are very excited for this new festival. It will take place on August the 25th, and we're pleased to announce the headliners of that festival: Belle Biv DeVoe, Dougie Fresh, Juvenile, SWV, and Silk. And so that will take place on August the 25th on the Great Lawn. And we're thrilled, and we're very excited for that brand new event. So please come down for all these events. We have all of them listed on our website, LouisvilleWaterfront.com, with a lot of explanation for each. And don't forget to join us this weekend. And I'm going to introduce you now to Captain John Boyle.
Thank you. This is the Belle of Louisville's 56th, if my math is correct, 56th season on the Louisville city front. They were here way before all this beautiful park was here. They were among all of the industry that was along the river here. The kickoff to our summer season is this weekend, and to kick that off, we have the Louisville Crashers Band, which is a Louisville favorite. They'll be on Saturday night. In addition, we have 2 lock trips going out, one on the Mary M. Miller, our smaller boat, as well as the Belle Louisville on Memorial Day. Later on this summer, our schedule includes Father's Day trips, Moonlight and Moonshine, craft beer cruises, the fireworks cruise. All of our popular and all of our trips will be open to the public. The cruises are all in addition to our regularly scheduled lunch, dinner, and sightseeing trips. Please go to our website at www.belleoflouisville.org, and our schedule's on there. You can get any information that you need. Thank you. David?
Thank you, John, and that is nearly the conclusion of this press conference. I need to thank every single person who is here, because every one of you in some way or another has helped promote this incredible summer we have coming on at Waterfront Park. Have to go out of our way to thank the mayor for his support. Everybody, please remember, all these vendors, all these promoters make this an exciting park, and I hope every one of them understands how much we appreciate their participation in what we think is really a world-class park, and as the mayor said, everybody's neighborhood. So thank you guys for coming out. Thanks, Mayor Fisher, very much for being here, and thanks to Metro Council members. Appreciate it.